Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys, to my channel. This is Nephilim, and I am playing Outer Worlds. And if you're not familiar with this game, it's basically Fallout in space. It's made by the people who made the original Fallouts, like Obsidian. It's a really great game, but I won't get into a whole lot of details about what it's about. But here we go. And right now, I am helping my companions, Parvati and Ellie. And Parvati, who's in love with an engineer on the, what is that, the Groundbreaker? Yeah, the Groundbreaker, wants to go on a date with her and doesn't have clothes. She feels kind of out of place. So we're going to go to the local fashion designer and get her some fancy duds. I'm going to get her some snappy duds.
What's gotten into Bachmeister?
Now that he's posted at the HHC, he's too good for the rest of us grunts.
Maybe we lose some of his gear in the sewers. That'll take it out of it.
Great to know that pettiness is not lost in space.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? You know, the one traveling with the rather filthy plumber? I thought we had automechs for that sort of thing.
Enough! You're standing right here.
Motherfucker, I'll push you off this balcony. You and your stupid hat. Actually, that's a fly hat. I like it. Hello.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can I do for you, darling?
Okay, what am I doing?
Here's my last estimate. There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
Sweet. Ooh.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Hey, you know, if things don't work out with your date, looks like she's interested. Can I buy something? Where am I supposed to find spacer gear? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm already doing something.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay. What exactly... I have to look at the journal, because I don't remember. There we go. Celeste needs to see what the rest of the Halcyon wears outside of Byzantium. Speak to Celeste while wearing a suit of armor and a headpiece from the following sets: Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. Do I have that shit? That's... Wait a minute. Where does it say the name of the goddamn Spacer's Choice? Marauder helm. There we go. Marauder. Marauder. Well, shit. What's my armor? Marauder. Let me see if this works. Does this help?
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
Okay. Alright, so that's done. Let's put my hat back on because the hat gives me... And I think I can get rid of this now. Although, what does that give me? This is a Aramid? No. This is not a space, but I don't have the armor anyway. But I might have it on my ship. I might have this stuff on my ship. Okay.
Always loved
Oh, wait. I gotta talk to,
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now.
Yep.
You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Okay.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'll send June a message and ask her over.
There you go.
Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you've done.
There you go.
I love
Yeah.
Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, fucking toilets?
Up your own ass. Now, let's see what it is. Jesus Christ, dude. I think this is where I... Yep, there's the guard. No. Put the... Alright, so there's also a quest here to deal with this guy. Attend the audition. Nope. We're gonna go to set up a dummy account. We'll be back to Byzantium.
Remember that stranger I saw?
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
Alright, we're gonna go all the way back to my ship.
Tiberius ketchup. Organic.
Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
I think I can just go to it, can't I? Oh yeah, I can just fast travel to the fast landing pad, so I don't have to go wandering around the city all over the place, because that's going to drive me nuts. Trying to find everything. Alright, now we're going to get in the ship. We're going to go to... I forgot the name of the place now. It begins with an F. I can't remember. But we're going to go there. Something Haven? Alright, come on. We're going to go to Fallbrook. There we go. Jesus. I also have to talk to her. I think I have a talk to Parvati on the ship quest. So I'll do that, and then we're heading over to Fallbrook to help out Ellie with her money problems. Last episode, when I did this, Ellie went to visit her parents and tried to act like all badass. She's kind of a spoiled rich kid, blah blah blah. But her parents, thinking she was dead, took out an insurance claim and collected the insurance, and are collecting the insurance. So now Ellie is taking the money away from her parents. Since they've kind of cut her off from their wealth, she's going to cut them off from hers. And I am fully on board with this idea. Oh, by the way, let me see if I've got armor for... Okay, this is... I'm looking for Spacer's Choice. That's a Spacer's Choice. And is this Spacer's Choice? I can't tell. It doesn't say. That's a Marauder helmet. Alright, so we're gonna go with, this is another Marauder armor. Okay, but I definitely have the Spacer's Choice Researcher Scrubs. I need to find the Spacer's Choice whole outfit. Let me see what I got in here. And we're going to go ahead and go over here. And we're going to put all this shit in there.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You mentioned an Ether Reeve drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
What the... What have I stumbled onto?
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery.
Why are there roaches all over
But
the
it
fucking
wasn't just
place?
the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Yeesh.
It was death. I
Lady?
made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Oh god.
At what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Okay.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality.
There
you
isn't.
may address me as Mr.
Oh, Jesus.
How about not? I apologize if I've struck too familiar a tone for your tastes. Let me get right to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime.
Okay.
As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we
Spectrum
cannot move
Brown.
forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
That's kind of an unfortunate... Spectrum Brown doesn't sound very tasty. And your first thought was to come to me?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me.
Okay.
The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Okay.
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances.
Okay.
I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Perea Spaceport.
Okay.
Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
So you're the charismatic one.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion.
See, he calls you Lou.
I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract?
You guys get a room.
Because I promise you, I'll win.
Ugh. Girls, you're both pretty.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Oh, Jesus.
I hate to admit it, but I'm a little out of my depth here. I'm used to dealing with rowdy VIPs from Byzantium, not murder. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Ooh, free room.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement.
No, they don't.
Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Just change the name of that shit from Brown. Helen must have been pretty popular. Your death could put it into your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Oh, God.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Okay. Them, they're not very likable.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue.
Yep.
I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
I'm so happy. Okay. You seem competent. Okay, these two seem to have issues. Alright, I got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Okay.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Well, before we do all that shit, because that sounds like a whole other thing, we are going to... No. The quest I need is not that one. I need to go... Okay, I did that. That's the one I want. but talk to Parvati on the ship. Or we're going to talk to Parvati first, real quick.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work. I hope we can help Miss Minnie uncover what happened to her mother. I wouldn't wish the pain of not knowing on hardly anyone.
That's the other side quest. That's another DLC. Something on Gorgon. Murder on Gorgon. Now we have a murder on this other place. I'm guessing Edgewater's been weighing on you.
Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested adrenatime in Edgewater.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds. But they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges and they tore it right to bits.
Okay.
All to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't conscience that kind of cruelty no matter how hard I try.
Okay.
It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
I've been needing to get that off my chest.
Just make sure there's no guns around you.
I still ain't used to folks asking my thoughts, Captain. Sorry they all came tumbling out at once.
That's okay.
Thanks for hearing me out.
Just don't have any weapons out. Okay. Now I've got a character skills to pick. Melee one-hand. We're gonna do that. Let's see. Uh-huh. We'll do that. Now we're going to do some... There you go. Yes. Now we're going to do a perk. What's my perk? The Reaper. Tag team. Use the companion's ability as a chance to reset the other companion's ability. So I can get like a chain going on. That's interesting. Rolling Thunder. Killing an enemy reduces the remaining time cooldown of a companion, time of companion's abilities. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Let's actually check my... Do they have any skills to partake in? Okay. Well, we're going to go and get Ellie's money. Oh yeah. We're going to Monarch. Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Okay. Well, we gotta take Ellie with me, but we're gonna let Parvati stay at home. And we're gonna bring Sam. I don't really take Sam out much. Let's take the robot. Come on, Mr. Automated Services. He's my cleaning droid. Plus, I don't imagine he's going to be very judgmental when we steal money from Ellie's parents. Who kind of technically are stealing money from the insurance company, because Ellie ain't dead. Canid examined. Oh, lordy lord. Come on now. There we go. Okay. We're in Fallbrook. This game reminds me so much of Serenity. And I'm pretty sure that was part of the reasoning. And I don't think I have any other quests here in Fallbrook. Speak to Minister Clark. Yeah. Apparel on Gorgon. So this is one of the DLCs. Halcyon Parcels delivered a package for Alex Hawthorne. Since Hawthorne is out on the picture, the package is yours. Find the admin terminal in the Office of Creative Incubation. Yeah, this is on another planet. This is basically... I spoke to... Just giving you a background of what's going on. So, I talked to Minnie Ambrose, a cryptic phonograph left by the Lucky Montoya, mentioned a high-stakes job, wealthy client, Minnie Ambrose. Job is dangerous. He got killed. And now I'm picking up the package, and I went to her, and something happened to her mom. Pick up the trail where Lucky's investigation left off. He spent time at the Sprat Shack, a tavern on Gorgon. That would be the place to ask around for clues. The bartender of the Sprat Shack said the Lucky Montoya was renting a room on the 3rd floor. Might be a good place to search. Blah, blah, blah. Enter the Office of Incubation, which I did. And then, so now, I have this. What happened to Halcyon and Helen. These are the 2 DLCs. But that's not what I'm working on right now. I just wanted to clarify what the fuck people were talking about before. When I asked her about Gorgon. Oh, this is my special house. Where I've got my own stuff. Is there anything in here? Nope. Where's Ellie? Oh, there she is. Okay, Ellie. Breakdown. Break it down. Dude. Okay, this is not... let's get rid of that. Alright, I already did the Marauder thing. Sneak I don't really need. Okay. Actually, I don't even think I need this helmet anymore. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, none of these are spacers. That's a Spacer's Choice eye patch. But I need a Spacer's Choice clothing. But the Groundbreakers, I'm going to find that shit. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go talk to this lady.
This looks like a place. You ready to get my money or what?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage.
Oh my god.
Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room. that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Yeah, it would.
That's for the best. What can I do for you?
I think I can get up there. Oh, I can. I'm not trying to steal. I'm just looking around. Oh my God, Sam, you scared the living crap out of me. I gotta wait for this thing to leave the room. Oh. You can go. Go ahead, let him out, let him out, let him out, let him out. Hey, I'm already here. I'm already here. I did it. Ellie?
Can we talk?
Well, that's what I was trying to do. You went up a ladder.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
'Cause I like you.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you. You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours.
Yeah?
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Alright. Here you go.
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Alright. Here we go. I got Ellie her money. Now what else have I got going on here? Ellie gained the Beyond the Grave perk. Did she? Wait. It said she gained it. How did I didn't see it. Unless it's something she has on her now. Okay. Oh, Beyond the Grave. What is that? No. What does that mean? There we go. Reduce the cost of bribing people. Oh. Cost of bribes. 50%. Nice. Alright. Now where am I on this map? Oh, let's check out my journal. Okay, that's Byzantium. Now this is the one where I go to the groundbreaker. And this is where I talk to Parvati on the ship. Okay, so I need to go dock at the groundbreaker to do that. Okay, we're going to go back to the groundbreaker and get Parvati her date. All right, let's get going, guys. Let's get back to the groundbreaker. And then I'm going to have to talk to Parvati, and then there's also that Lily Hagen who told me to go kill the doctor who was working on the Chimera project. But I didn't kill her. I convinced her to go work for Phineas, who's the guy that woke me up. And I said, all right, you should go work for this guy. Since you're doing criminal shit, you should work with a criminal. Because I didn't really want to kill her. It didn't make any sense. Plus, Lily Hagen's a nut who thinks this is aliens. This is all aliens. It's like... Okay. Okay, we're going to the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, we're going to talk to Parvati. Here you go, baby. What?
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, before I do that, this is a spacer's helmet. This is a iconoclast helmet. Do I have iconoclast armor? No. Spacers. Where's spacers? Iconoclast helmets. Okay. That's a marauder. I need iconoclast. This is... I think this is the spacers. I'm not sure. That's yeah, I don't have the armor. But if I'm not mistaken, what is this? Spacer's choice. Okay. What I need to do is look at the quest again. Suit of armor and the headpiece. Okay, I still need a spacer's choice and an icon. Let me double check what I have. I do have the spacer's helmets and the iconoclasts, but I don't have spacer's armor. That's a yeah. This is, I wonder if this is spacer. Rizzo corporate armor. No. Yeah. Alright, I gotta find iconoclast and spacers. Well, we're gonna go talk to Junlei. Not Junlei, sorry. Parvati about her date with Junlei. Oh, she's upstairs. She's up here. Oh. Oh.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the counter. He was probably half as tall as I was.
This, by the way, is Lucky.
Talking back to him?
Lucky's arm.
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just gonna,
My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, if you think Groundbreaker pays for itself, someone's got to cover the bills.
I like that outfit I bought you.
His deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
Ah. She dressed up for you, and you kinda...
Captain, no spine.
Hee I'm just gonna go downstairs. Sorry about that. Click, do, do. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and look at the journal and see what I need to do. Head on to the kitchen and see how the date is going. Parvati and Jinli seem to be having a great time. You should leave the ship and let them enjoy their day. Oh, so they can go have sex. No problem. So we don't have to hear them get it on. We're gonna take Sam with us. All right, let's see how long this takes. Jesus, this is taking a long time to load the next screen. Just get me onto the Groundbreaker, will you? For Christ's sake. All right, well, while I'm here, yes, I can go back to the ship. But right now, while I'm here, I'm going to go talk to Lily Hagen and tell her that I didn't kill that lady she told me to kill because it didn't make any goddamn sense. Let's go ahead and open up that quest.
Rizzo's purple berry punch.
Alright, let's get up here. Sublight contractors. Hey, Ellie. Looking good, girl. Hey.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file.
Thanks.
Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
Uh-oh.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
Okay.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
Okay, well. You're a crazy person. And that's why I didn't kill her. And I'll be looking forward to killing your goons at another time. We're going to head back to the ship. And I'm going to talk to Parvati. And see how her date went. See how messed up her hair is. What the... Look at how big this place is. All right. Hey, girl. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Really takes a long time for loading screens, doesn't it? Spacer's choice. And the gun's out every single time. Drives me nuts. Alright, let's go talk to Parvati. There she is.
The ship used to be much quieter.
That's because nobody was on it but you and your captain.
Oh. Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Thanks.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say.
Uh-oh.
But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I've never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like cleverness and humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Aww.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
All right.
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
There you go.
You got an eye for people, Captain. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Is that a euphemism? Okay. Well, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I did a couple of quests.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
You're going to bring that up every fucking time? I didn't kill your fucking captain. Alright, guys. I'm going to end the video. And I will be doing more Outer Worlds. And I hope you enjoy it. And stay safe.